Hello, friend. It's so good to see you back here. Welcome again to the Influence and Growth Mastery podcast. I'm your host, Tonya Gossage, lead strategist behind the Who Not How plus AI movement. If you're a CEO, a founder, an entrepreneur, tired of spinning your wheels, doing tasks that should not be on your plate, you're in the right place today. And I'm so excited to have you here. Today, I'm giving you the simplest way to get started of getting out of the weeds and into your zone of genius. This is your delegation game plan in just 3 steps. Today, we're not going to talk about any fluff, no 50-point system, just a clear roadmap that's going to free up your time, elevate your business, and help you to scale smarter. I want to go ahead and dive right into it. I could not be any more excited about where we are in the content right now in talking about how to get you out of the weeds. That's where you should be working on revenue producing activity. And the number one step that you should take is in auditing your time. I know you're like, oh my God, there's no way I have time to audit my time. But before you can delegate anything in your business, you need to know where your time is actually going. And until you do, you're going to stay in the weeds. You hear me? You're going to stay in the weeds. So here's what I want you to do today. And I'm going to give you the help to do it. For the next 3 days, I want you to track every single thing, that you do in your business from the very moment that you open this laptop to the time that you close it, or to the time that you hit the Windows L on the laptop to snooze your screen. You have to do this. It's just 3 simple labels for every little thing that you're going to do. Okay. I've had to do this myself. And I have to tell you, it's so transformational in what you get out of this, because we as CEOs, entrepreneurs, we stay stuck. We stay stuck in doing the things that we don't need to be doing until we do this work. So the 3 simple labels for every single task I want you to think about is me, delegate, and automate. So for me, it's I have to do this. It's so strategic because it's CEO level work that I have to do in my business. That includes when you're doing this for the next 3 days and you stop for lunch and you go get lunch. Some of the things that I've had to think about, okay, and you've probably have heard me talk about this in podcasting before. I drive a Tahoe. The gas is very expensive. I may have to drive a ways to go get lunch. What is that costing me versus having food on hand or having it brought to me from Uber Eats? Those are the things that over time we're going to look at, okay? But think about, I have to do this. It's strategic. It's CEO level, okay? Delegate. Someone else could do this for me if they have proper instruction. You may not have anybody on your team today that can do it. I don't even want you to think about today who that someone is. We will talk about that later, but it could be a child, a friend, somebody that you outsource to, a VA, someone that you hire. These are the things that we're going to think of as we move through time of who these individuals could be. And you may be thinking right now, I can't afford it, but I promise you, I was there once too, thinking I could not afford it. And I promise you, you can when you free up the time and the waste that you're going to see, you can do it. So don't think about that now. Just think about, is it me because it's strategic and it's CEO level? I can delegate it. Someone else can do this particular task. as long as they have proper instruction. The third one is automate. A tool or AI could handle this task without my constant input because it's a repetitive task. Or if I had a template, or if I had a custom GPT, or if I had the perfect tool, these things can be automated and take these things off of my plate. Okay. So this audit is going to show you extremely quickly where you are the bottleneck. And that's the first step of breaking out of the founder-led overwhelm. You might be shocked at how much of your day is tied up in things that literally do not require your brain power. Your brain power may be worth $250 an hour, $500 an hour, $1,000 an hour, $5,000 an hour, and you are literally spending time on $15 and $20 an hour task when you could be bringing in 5,000 on high ticket clients or 20,000 or 25,000. And I'm going to help you see that over the next several weeks. But you have to first do this audit for me so that your eyes can be opened up to this transformation. Number two is, okay, so number one is audit your time. Number two is build your who list. I have a who, not how plus AI framework, and we're going to start with the who list. Now that you've got all your list of tasks that you've written out over the last 3 days that you've worked on, it's time now to figure out who should be doing them. And here's how we're going to start. We're going to look at the revenue generating task first that currently slow you down. So what are those tasks that you do that do bring in income that slow you down? These are high impact, but you're either doing them inconsistently or not at all because you're stuck in the weeds. So I'll give you an example. One of these for me was that I could be giving AI tool demos that are phenomenal that I use in my business every single day that helps me move forward, or that I was using in my business every single day that I now have virtual assistants using in the business, that I could be demonstrating in my groups to show other people how they could use them or should be using them to grow and scale their business or show their VAs, their who's, so that I can make affiliate income. There is a portion of my monthly income that comes from affiliate income because I share the tools that I use in my business, as you should as well. So that's revenue generating task that do slow me down. It could be high impact if I did it more frequently, or some I've stopped doing at all because I was stuck in the weeds. But what are ways that I could optimize that? And that is creating videos to put out on my site or in my vault that I can put lead magnets out to that people can watch if they're interested. See what I'm saying here? So I want you to think about a really powerful question. Who can do this better, faster, or cheaper than you? So going back to the AI tool for an example, if I weren't spending time doing videos showing this in a group or creating a webinar, spending my time, I recorded that and had it on Evergreen, then I could show it and it would not be wasting my time. And I shouldn't say wasting my time because it's not a waste of time, it's revenue producing. But using my time, I'm using a who, and I call AI a team member. That's where the plus AI comes in. AI is a who for me as a team member that is automated that can show this product and therefore bring me in income. So you're not necessarily looking for warm bodies all the time. You're looking for capable who can bring speed, quality, or cost efficiency to you and your business. Now, some of this could be a virtual assistant. It could be a collaborator who you bring in and collaborate with. I have many of those who I work with. I have people that I have white labeled with, and I see the need for the clients that I work with. I am educated enough to do the business. I can do the business, but I have decided that I no longer need to do that business anymore. I need to outsource that business to other people who are excellent at it and let them pay me for the lead that helps them and helps my client and ultimately helps me. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you call strategic delegation and how it all starts. So it's not about handing off busy work. It's about surrounding yourself with the right people who can make your vision happen faster. And that is what is so good about this model. Okay. So if you're not sure where to start finding your who's, you got to start networking smarter. Okay. Look inside your referral groups, mastermind communities, your existing networks. Your next hire is probably someone in your circle. And if you don't know how to network the right way, and there is a right way, there is a skilled way to make sales happen authentically, naturally. They just happen without you necessarily boldly, salesy, nastily asking somebody for a sale. You don't have to be a nasty salesperson to make high ticket business happening in your business. It does not have to be that way. You just need to know how to do it properly. I'm not going to go into that in today's podcast, but just know if you follow me, you will eventually hear that. I've talked about it a lot. But okay, so now let's go to step 3, and that is stacking your AI support. Okay, so we want to talk about the smart systems that are out there to help you do this. There are many. I have some that I could recommend to you. Are mine the best? Probably not. They're the ones that I love, the ones that I use. You go find your own or attempt to use the ones that I could recommend to you. But these are tasks that you do, or you need to identify the tasks that you do every day that follow a pattern. Okay. They're repetitive. They're rule-based. They could use a template. They could use a chat GPT, whatever those things are. Just yesterday, I had been on a 3-day high ticket boot camp, summit, conference, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. It's all the same. In my mind, I was learning about high ticket clients. So while I was on that, they happened to mention a tool that they offer as a bonus. And when they mentioned that, I went, oh my gosh, I think I could build that. I think I could create a chat GPT, a custom chat GPT for that. And so immediately, of course, I'm still listening to them, but I go over to chat GPT and I'm like, how do I create a custom GPT to get this result from X? And it gives me like 10 steps to build this custom GPT. Well, so I got those steps and then I could go back and listen. I was like, okay, I've got what I need. I don't have to focus on this now. I need to go back and listen because I didn't want to miss anything from the summit. So then this morning, when I get to my desk, I go back to ChatGPT and I look at the steps and I duplicate my ChatGPT window so I can see the instructions. And then I have it open over here on another window or another monitor. And I start following the instructions. And within 10 minutes, I have my custom GPT. And at the end, I said, I'm ready to test it. So I go out to Alignable, which is my networking platform, and I find the perfect post and I test my chat GPT. And I went, amazing, amazing. And so I automated something that's in my voice, my tone of voice, has my business stuff in it, and it's so amazing. You can build automation as well. Now I can hand this chat GPT over to my VAs and say, you can now do something that you weren't able to do before on my behalf. How awesome is that? These are the types of things that you need to be thinking about. Is it repetitive? Yes, this was repetitive for me. Is it rule-based? It was not, but I created a rule for it. Is it easy to create a template for it? Before, I would have thought, I don't know. But yesterday, listening to that, I was like, oh, I can create a template for that. And I did. And now, who can use it? I have two VAs, that can now use that tool to be me, sound like me, post like me in social media. I love it. So what can you do? Ask yourself, which workflows happen the same way every single time? And how can you use a tool or AI to automate it for you, to make your life much more simple? When you plug in tools, when you plug in who's, you can save at least 10 hours a month. But I want to help you create 10 hours a week in your schedule. Yes, 10 hours a week. I've created at least that in mine. I want to eliminate you working weekends, nights. I want you to be thinking about content creation, social media scheduling, lead capture, follow-up emails, data entry. Listen, my friend, that is all low-hanging fruit. There are professional people out there that can do this for you at a much lower salary than what you are worth. You are worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars an hour to think about vision, strategy, the growth of your company, bringing in clients, high ticket clients worth $5,000 to you, if not $5,000 a month to you. And inside my coaching sessions, we talk about operational ROI tools that give you back time and help you move your business forward. You don't need, trust me, you don't need dozens and dozens of tools. You just need the right ones dialed in to support you and your core system. That's all. You need to network in the right way to help you work on revenue producing activity. So let's recap. You need to audit your time and get very clear on where your energy is going. It will help you sleep better at night. You will not be stressed and overwhelmed every day. You may think that you have to have so much control on the everyday stuff. But if you can find someone that you can trust, if you will let me help you find someone that you can trust, you will feel so much freedom. You will have so much time back. If you will build your who list, identify what you can delegate based upon your ROI. If you will stack your AI support, automate those repeatable things, those repeatable tasks, you can, and you will reclaim your time back. 10 hours a month, if not 10 hours a week. That's at least what I have reclaimed. 10 hours a week. This 3-step game plan is how you scale without burnout. This is how you go from being the engine of your business to being the strategist of your business. Let me say that one more time. This is how you go from being the engine of your business to being the strategist of your business. And if you're ready to run this play inside your business, I want to support you. I want you to book a delegation strategy call and let's walk through your audit together. I'll help you identify the right who's and the best AI tools to plug into your workflow. You will leave with a clear 30-day action plan to simplify, to scale, and to succeed. I'm going to leave a link in the show notes for you to book that call. And if today's episode sparked something for you, share it with a fellow entrepreneur, CEO, who you know is doing way too much in their business. They're way down deep and muddy in the weeds. You know it because you see it. You see it on their face. They're stressed out. They're overwhelmed. They've told you they can't sleep at night. And I promise you, they will thank you later. And so, friend, until next time, I want you to stop doing it all alone. Because when I did, I found freedom. I want you to leverage your who's, stack your AI, and keep building a business that works. Or rather than keep, start building a business that works without you in the weeds. I love you, and I'll talk to you again soon.